outside the creepiest gym ever in Fife, Washington. About to conduct a paranormal investigation, I guess. We'll find out. This is fucking creepy, dude. Look at this. Oh my god.
If there's any actual people here, we would like to know that we're trying to enter. Is that okay? If there's any entities here, we're going to enter anyway.
This is safe. Oh my god.
Damn, this is terrifying.
This place is huge. Xbox.
Are there any entities here that would like to communicate?
It doesn't even sound like it's tracking other stations.
Yeah.
Is it?
Like to communicate?
What did that say?
Ooh, dude, the hairs on the back of my neck just went up.
Yeah, my fireflies have been fucking erect.
Is there anything that you would like to tell us?
If anybody sees anything in this video that we might miss, let us know. It's super dark.
What did you say? First of all, I would like to introduce ourselves.
I'm Emilio.
My name is Dylan. And this here is Tris. And we mean no harm. We just want to see if there's any paranormal activity in the area. There is.
Turn it off.
My spidey senses are tingling. Look over there. I don't like that.
I'm like, let's fucking get the fuck out of here, dude.
I'd rather not. Are there entities in the vicinity?
Okay, we're gonna leave.
Well, thank you.
We don't want any entities to follow
I
us.
don't want any of you to follow us, but thank you for being with us.
Tris, watch out behind you! Well, that was fucking scary. Hear that? You hear that?
Are you there?
All right, so how do you feel now since we got out of that terrifying place?
I don't know. Okay, the most terrifying aspect about this is that I have to go back.
Yeah, that is pretty scary.
You know?
How did you feel going into it?
So what I tried to do was, as soon as we got into the property, was to make sure that there was nobody there, calling out to everybody saying, hey, you know, if there's anyone here, we mean no harm. And if there's anyone else here, we mean no harm. Worst part is I think they meant harm.
Yeah, I think so too. How did you feel when you entered the gymnasium area?
So between the gymnasium and the door, there was a basically just destruction everywhere. It was doors pulled down and graffiti everywhere with 666, stars and all that. And then they brought up the Mother Mary.
Yeah.
And that is when my hairs already stood up on the back of my neck.
I'm getting goosebumps
And
now
then-
just thinking about it.
Yeah, exactly, right? So we entered the gym, and there's nothing. Absolutely nothing, except for the stage and darkness. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And as soon as I turned on the, what do you call that?
The spirit box?
The spirit box. As soon as I turned on the spirit box, I was asking questions. Is there anybody here? Yes.
Yes. Should we do it?
And they say yes.
Yeah.
Like we were kind of joking, and it was a bad move. Completely bad move. We should not have done that.
All right. So, you excited to go back there and check out the basement?
Not at all. Not at all.
All right.
I know for a fact, based off of what our last troop did, there's cages in the basement at this gym.
Yeah.
So, bad news.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it alone. That's what I can definitely say. I don't want to do it with a group.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
Yeah, that was really
It
scary.
was scary.
Even the entrance, I was like, oh,
I didn't want to go in there. I thought I was going to get stabbed.
666 and stuff. Yeah, they'll see it in the video. All right, good interview.
All right, Mills. So, what do you think about the adventure we just had?
I was going into it kind of freaked out because I know that, abandoned places, especially the place where we were at in Fife, tend to attract homeless community, right? And you never know what happens with them. They could be like drug addicts trying to defend their turf, and we were walking in there blind. I even forgot to bring any protection.
That's true. I was scared that there was going to be like booby traps.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
everything.
even think about that.
So, what about when you saw the entrance? What were you thinking?
Nope. I seen that and it was like, you have to like jump on this eco block to go in this door, and then inside it said, "You reap what you sow" on the wall. And I was like, huh, all
No
right.
thanks.
Guess we're doing this. But yeah, it was very foreboding, a real dark feeling going in there.
What about when we were in there?
The first room wasn't too bad, even though that they were ripped off, and all the doors were ripped off and all the signs and stuff, just like graffiti and whatnot. But there was a lot of glass on the ground. But as soon as we entered that gymnasium, I had felt, what I'm saying, like my fight or flight immediately kicked in, and I felt something was wrong with the place.
So when we turned on the spirit box, what did you expect from that?
I wasn't sure if they were gonna communicate like they did. Like we immediately started hearing things. Even when we weren't asking stuff, we could hear phrases going over multiple channels, and I was trying so hard to focus on my surroundings because we were going in there blind. We didn't clear it, and I was more worried about that than the spirit box. But I kept hearing the phrases, and it was just freaking me out.
Are you alone? No.
Yeah,
That was scary. So when we were in the gymnasium, what do you think about that? How was being in an open space?
It was actually, man, I don't know. It's hard to say because it's like when the spirit box was off and it was just dead quiet and we heard the noise behind us, that really kind of set me over the edge.
Yeah, that was really scary. Not
That
gonna lie.
was a terrifying moment because it was from noise to just dead silence. I didn't think it was going to be rain that was outside.
All right, Mills. I think it's the end of the interview. Let's get Tris on this.
So Tris, how did you find this location?
I've talked to friends about it, and they do exploring, and they sent me the location, and I did further research and found it.
How many locations do you think you've urban explored so far?
About 4 to 5.
And how scary was this one from a scale of 1 to 10?
About a 7. It was worse than the rest.
Yeah, this place is pretty scary. So, how did you feel going into the building at night like that?
I've never went at night, so that was the first time. So it was a lot different from usual.
Did you hear anything in there that we couldn't explain?
Uh, yeah, there was a few noises behind us and all that type of stuff.
And you said last time you went was during the day, right?
Yeah,
And you went to the basement.
yeah.
What did you see in the basement?
There would be like metal cages and that type of stuff. Like there was just stuff that like wouldn't be in a gym. It looked like.
Completely unexplainable.
So, are you excited to go back?
Yeah, I want to check out the basement again and further up.
Yeah. All right. Good.